Hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your March 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Cancer, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so the key theme showing up for you, Cancer, in the month of March, you have clarity, you have romance, and you also have soul lessons. So I do feel intuitively that a lot of you have been asking yourself the deeper questions, the why, the inner growth. You've been asking what the soul lessons in situations have been for you. You've told yourself that you are strong, that you're learning, that you're able to gain wisdom from experiences of the past, and you're able to come out stronger. I am feeling that there's a lot of clarity around a relationship in your life or many relationships. Now, even though you do have the romance card, it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. This could be any strong bond that comes from the heart. This could be intimacy, you being intimate with, it could even be a friend, it could be a coworker. It is about you being vulnerable, being intimate, and showing a side of yourself that you typically do not show to others. And this could also be about you being vulnerable, being open with yourself about some of the lessons that you've gone through. And that may actually be bringing about this moment of clarity. The month of March is all about things coming to light, truths. It's about finding solutions to any of the things that have been hidden from you. Now, I'm surprised we don't see the moon card out here, but I do feel that you've gone through the energies of dealing with maybe the shadow sides of things, or truths have been exposed for you. Or this could also be about you getting answers about which direction to move from here on out, because this is about answers. It's about meditation and moving forward with more clarity than maybe you felt in the past. Now, this romance card can be about marriage. It can be about high-level commitments, unions, desire, passion, and trust. And I am sensing that trust may be a theme that you're trying to really work on here on Earth. Trusting that you are divinely guided, trusting that you are not alone on this path, trusting that you can be open and vulnerable to the people that matter most to you, but most importantly, trusting that you have the power within to make decisions that are going to bring about the most change and the most growth that your soul chose to incarnate into this lifetime to experience. So again, this is way more than just intimacy and love. For some of you, yes, it is on the physical, but when you go within of what's going on in the physical, you realize that it starts from you. It starts within. Now, there are some soul lessons, possibly even karmic patterns that are being broken wide open for you to heal, for you to see clearly, and for you to not repeat the lessons, Cancer, that you've already learned. This is about growth. You may have had a past life situation with someone in your soul tribe, with a soulmate. There may have even been a twin flame dynamic that you had to learn from. This is about strength, learning, and teaching, so you can have that necessary wisdom from the past so you don't have to repeat a cycle that you may have repeated in the past. So very powerful card showing up here for you. Your first card out is the Hierophant. It doesn't surprise me to see the Hierophant with this clarity and with the soul lessons, because this can be about being divinely guided, to take a look at your morals, your traditions, your beliefs. It is the card about deep learning and committing yourself to this growth, this inner growth that you've been enduring for your whole lifetime here on Earth. I do feel like there's something that may have happened quite a while ago. It could have been in childhood. It could have been from one of your very first relationships, or it could have been a traumatic experience that you may have carried with you, and it's affected your life in a very powerful way, but you're seeing the reasons behind it. And I feel like a lot of you have been going within, whether you've been working with a therapist as well. It could be a healer. Some of you have decided to take the healing path yourself and become a healer, or to become a therapist, a coach, a mentor, a guide, a channeler. a healer. Again, the Hierophant is all about you growing and learning and evolving. So really powerful card showing up. Now you have the Eight of Materials, especially when it comes to your finances or your money or whatever it is that you are doing. You're wanting to master your craft. You're wanting to learn more about it so you can become better. So whether this is a relationship, you may be wanting to get to the root of the problem and saying, why am I repeating these cycles with the same person or with the same type of people? Does it stem from a childhood experience? How my dad maybe have treated my mom or vice versa. Maybe it is your take on what love was shown to you as you were growing and aging. Maybe it is a situation where you were raised by your grandparents. I'm getting some of you may have been raised by someone other than your parents, or maybe your parents were not available, but you're learning why things happen on a metaphysical level, but also the psychological level. So you may be diving into maybe psychology or life coaching. I'm just getting here that you're learning the ins and outs of a situation and the whys. And I feel like that may have been a big important part of your healing, Cancer. Healing from financial setbacks, healing from relationship setbacks. And I don't even like the word setback. It can feel like a setback at times, but really it is an opportunity for growth. That's why I don't believe in regrets, because we have these opportunities to evolve and to learn and not to repeat the same lessons. Now, when you have this Eight of Pentacles showing up, this is happening right away in the beginning of March. Eight of Pentacles, you may be going back to school, you may be an apprentice, you may be learning something, or you may be the teacher. This is that energy of when the student is ready, the teacher appears, which you do have soul lessons in the Hierophant. So you could be in a position to finally teach something that you've learned, or you may be taking a course, a class, a workshop. You may be really into meditating, doing some spiritual work. You may be working with the law of attraction, reading self-help books, or just discovering new things about your beautiful self, Cancer, and how you can heal from the inside out. This is about feeling inspired. It's feeling good, especially if you are in the art, design, music, or education. If you've been overworking, overburdening yourself, I feel like you may be questioning, what else? What can I do to live my best life? Now, mid-month, there's two queens showing up here. So you may be healing a mother dynamic. You may be working with another female. I mean, queens, it doesn't have to be female, but it could carry a strong feminine energy if you are female, or if you're more feminine. And the person that you are dealing with could be feminine as well, or at least carry that energy. But the Queen of Inspiration is the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this could also be you alternating between being this law of attraction, the strong, confident, creative, artsy entrepreneur that inspires others to live their best life. I feel like you are finally reaching the pinnacle level now of putting yourself out there and not just dreaming and wishing for something, but finally manifesting it into the world. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very resourceful. She's very abundant, practical, down to earth. She enjoys the fruits of her labor, and other people enjoy the fruits of her labor as well. So I feel these are two separate people coming in here. It could be a best friend. It could be a boss. It could be a mother. It could be a sister. Or you may meet someone in the middle of March that allows you to help you manifest your dreams. Okay, manifest them and make money off them, or it could be a move. You may be dealing with a real estate advisor or a mentor. This could be someone also, I'm getting financial advisor, someone. Oh, okay. Some of you may be going towards a coach. It could be a business coach, or it could be a life coach of your own. I'm just getting that you're learning from someone that has a very strong presence here on earth, and you're learning how to manifest your own dreams, especially when it comes to your finances and your money, but most importantly, your soul purpose, your mission here, Cancer. So be on the lookout, because I feel intuitively that this is separate from you. That this energy is two different, you and this other feminine queen coming in here. That's going to help you manifest That's going to really help you put you into alignment. You may be working together as well. You may be on the same level energetically where you're able to come together, joint finances or joint support. There could be some great ideas that you're bouncing off. Or if you're looking for love, this could be this beautiful feminine energy coming in of reciprocity, of attraction. You're attracting the love that you truly seek, and it may happen mid-month for you. And it could be two females, it could be two males, it could be female and male. It doesn't matter. It is about the love of reciprocity and acceptance and nurturing, because that's what the feminine qualities are, right? That is more of the receiving end. I want to take care of, I want to nurture, I want to put time and energy into this relationship. So really beautiful. Now, Cancer, towards the end of March, you are definitely overcoming a situation of disappointment of the past, and you're able to finally move forward. But it's been a little bit of a challenge because you have the Five of Emotion, Five of Cups, but you also have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Materials here, is a situation that you've maybe been going a little bit back and forth with. You may have been mourning a loss of the past. This could be broken heart, disappointment. Maybe you even felt a little bit bitter from a situation, whether it was financial, whether it was a relationship. But I do feel that you've allowed yourself to grieve, but now you're saying, I'm not sitting in this. I have clarity on what my soul's direction is. I have clarity on how to shift perspective and see things from a new light. Literally see things from a new light. So you are shifting the way that you see things. And one of my favorite quotes, and I've been saying this over and over and over, and I hope that you aren't getting sick of it yet, Cancer, but it's a quote by Wayne Dyer. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And you're changing the way a situation was, but sometimes we can't shift that perception when we're in it, right? We can't necessarily, we can shift it, but it's harder because emotions erupt and we have to feel those emotions, and it's a consequence of an experience that we've gone through. And sometimes it's hard to see beyond the emotion when the emotions can be, tethered to that situation. And I feel like you're able to thaw out something that had been difficult for you, and you're able to feel it, heal it, and release it. But it's been a long, slow, and steady journey here for you. The Knight of Pentacles, if you have someone new coming in, or if this is a job offer, or if you've learned a soul lesson that you're no longer repeating, I'm getting here with this Knight of Pentacles that you've become a very dependable, trustworthy, and reliable person, Cancer. This is beautiful. And in the past, you may not have been able to rely on someone, whether it was your own parents, yourself, a partner, a job. But I feel like you're putting all of that into yourself, and you've actually matured. I don't care if you're 21 or 95, there's always growth for maturity, and you have. Pat yourself on the back, Cancer, because there's a situation that you've really learned from, right? And you've grown and you've evolved. And this is about you taking things at a slower pace, but slow and steady wins that race. And I feel like you're finally moving forward from something that had been a little bit difficult. Now, when it comes to your finances, your wealth, your abundance, you have the light bulb moment and you have the heart. And I had to chuckle when this came out because you actually have clarity, which can be like that light bulb moment, and you have the heart within that ring there. So some of you, this heart, this romance is being in love with what you do. This is about how you make a living, right? You have these lucrative ideas. You have a very beautiful heart and brilliant mind, Cancer. This is all about you coming up with new solutions, new income sources, feeling inspired. And that's what that Queen of Wands is. She's inspired, and other people are attracted to your inspiration. And this Queen of Pentacles, she may hire you and say, Cancer, we want what you have. You've been you are what we've been looking for. We want you to be part of our team. It could be a client of yours. It could be a sponsor. It could be a new opportunity. It could be a lover where they're attracted to your beautiful brilliance. But when it does come to finances, a lot of you are leaders. You may be entrepreneurs. You may be creating more, creativity when it comes to what you do and how you make a living. You may be changing jobs, switching gears, going back to school, starting a business. For others of you, this is about you being a counselor, being a guide, or you're being counseled by a guide that's going to help you, a guide or a mentor that you can navigate towards having that job that you love. There could even be a teacher involved. I am getting a professor. It could be a female or male professor that really helps bring and shed light to your situation. But do pay attention to your spending in the month of March. I mean, of course, if you have the money to spend emotionally on people that you love, you may be a giver. You may like to buy gifts for other people, or they're showing me a gift basket. So you may either be preparing to give a gift basket or you may receive one. I feel a very beautiful, lavish, extravagant basket here. But I feel like there's joint finances coming in or jointly being supported, which you have smack dab in the middle of your reading, Cancer. And this is about you being able to move forward because you are divinely supported. I feel like you're financially supported as well as physically supported by those that love you. So very powerful month for you, especially when it comes to opening that heart chakra. Instead of letting some sort of mental, physical, emotional setback hold you in place from manifesting the type of money that you wanted. There could have even been something you had to pay in the past that it took a big chunk of your money, whether it was taxes, whether it was, refrigerator, whether it was a vehicle. I feel like there was a large sum of money that you felt like it set you back a little bit, but you're going to make that back and some. So let's take a look at love. You have the attraction card. So there you are. Even though you are that Queen of Cups energy, you are more water, you're showing up in this reading as the Queen of Wands. And she's attractive. And she is witty. And she's creative. And she's curious. And she's magnetized because she holds this light. She holds this energy, Cancer. This is you. He or she, doesn't matter. But this is about you attracting romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Embracing what you have right in front of you. Being in the moment versus being so far stuck on the past that you're not seeing these beautiful opportunities that are coming in, but also not being so far into the future that you are not enjoying the present energy, right? This can be about you staying in the power of now. This is about you attracting what you want right now because you're vibrating at a higher frequency. And so if you're looking for love, you are highly attractive. And this month you may find it. If you are looking to attract a friendship or a partnership, or if you're looking to mend or heal some sort of energy between you and another person, I feel like there could be a magnetized energy where you may be thinking about someone and then they call, or you may be thinking about a person that you see on your social media feed and then boom, they message you and say, hey, do you want to go out for coffee? So the attraction card, you're highly attractive this month within your energy, but also within your physical appearance. And I am getting that some of you may have changed the way you looked, whether you've cut your hair, colored it, you had something done within your skin, or there could have been maybe a new wardrobe or a new outfit that you buy yourself. That may be part of the emotional spending. Some of you may have spent on yourself to make you feel better, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then we have here, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you were guided to take. Now, if you are in a relationship and there's been some struggles, there's been some challenges, but deep down you love this person, you want it to work and you want to evolve, but it has been an issue of maybe control, an issue of jealousy, trust, betrayal. If it has made you feel insecure, if it has been an egotistical relationship at times, or maybe someone's come on too strong, or you have, I get here intuitively that there is an ego death, that there's a situation for you to learn a soul lesson in order for you to heal, build upon trust, build upon intimacy, build upon this love that I certainly see in your energy, whether it's happened yet or not, it's in the energy. So you can call this in. This is something that will be powerful when you have this ego death if you haven't already. And what do I mean by an ego death? It means that you forgive. It means that you let the ego really stand to the side and you say, I'm just going to be open, I'm going to be vulnerable, and I'm going to tell this person what I'm truly feeling instead of letting the pain, the hurt, the resentments, the bitterness close my heart down. And instead of ghosting, rejecting, or letting this ice cave keep chipping away right at the heart chakra. I feel like you're taking a huge pickaxe and you're pounding away at this, and you have been. Finally, where it breaks free, boom, a big chunk off of that heart chakra, because you've been working on yourself. And this allows you to be intimate. It allows you to be passionate. It allows you to attract and really be in that relationship dynamic that is going to bring about a sense of positive, happy trust. All right. Now, what has your soul been asking you? What is your soul trying to get your attention and really have you look within, which is interesting. And I do suggest maybe you jot this down or just replay this or come back to this or tell yourself this throughout the month. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward, Cancer, to find everything you seek. All the answers lie within you. Today's soul action. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Yes, be ready for the answers, because guess what, beautiful Cancerians? Clarity is coming, and I feel like you're ready for it. And sometimes we get lost in those emotions. We get trapped. The body keeps score of those things that happened to us, even if it was 20 years ago. But you've been picking away at it, like I said, that ice chip. But I feel the way that they're showing it to me, it's almost like you've, boom, broke open a huge piece of something that has been very difficult, very challenging, and it may have seemed like it was taking forever, or you were stuck, or it wasn't healing. But March is going to open things wide up for us to be able to heal, gain clarity, and move forward at a very, very rapid pace. Coyote Spirit, it says trust in divine detours. It's card 16, which 16 in the tarot is the Tower. And I actually just did a reading on the Tower. So if you haven't checked out that reading yet, I suggest, if you're going through a Tower moment, if you had it in the past, or if you feel intuitively like there's a big soul shift coming in, even on a global level, then you may want to go check out that timeless all signs Tower reading that was just put out, because this may bring about more clarity. This is about trusting in divine detours. It's about trusting in the unexpected changes that come in and shatter our belief system. And it allows us to have this spiritual awakening that offers us freedom to move in a direction that allows us to have this new life. And that's your final card, is new life, which I'll read to you the oracle message at the end. What we have here from the Work Your Light Oracle. And by the way, any of you interested in the cards that you see used during your reading, you can find all of that information, including my Intuitive Soul Coaching deck, in the description box below. You have play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be too serious. So many people take life seriously. Right? There's so much play and fun and joy to be had. We didn't come here on this lifetime journey to just be serious and work and, be responsible. Of course, we have to do those things, but it's time to let your hair down, Cancer. It is an ebb and flow, right? We don't always have to be so serious. So if you've been needing a little bit of time out to go play, to take a vacation, to spend a weekend with the girlfriends or with the guys, this is time for you to do it in the month of March. Play, celebrate, have fun, let your hair down, go dancing, sing karaoke, spend a movie night in with the people that you love, eat popcorn, have a good time and allow yourself to laugh, truly laugh from the belly. Because when we live in a state of fight or flight, we're constantly on edge. And we are constantly draining our adrenals, our adrenal glands. And then we wonder why we get chronic illnesses, or we're constantly tired, or we're depleted of energy, or we have no time to have play or have fun, right? Isn't it ironic? We may say, Melissa, I'm too tired to have fun, right? Well, I wonder why, because we're being so serious and we're not having fun. We're not supposed to be doing that 24/7. Okay. So this is the month for you to really let your hair down. Or if you're, if you don't have any hair, I mean, you do your thing, whatever you want to do to have fun. get your dancing shoes on and dance in the kitchen while you're making a new meal, or turn on funny videos and just belly laugh. Get together with the people that love you. And then lastly here, it says the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yes. So I highly suggest that tower reading for those of you who've been cracked wide open and you've gone through a situation here, because you're realizing that this was one of the most beautiful things that could have ever happened to you. And even though you may not have been able to see it in the moment, or if you're still going through it and you can't see it, you're going to have clarity and realize that it's probably one of the best things that have happened here on earth. Yes, again, it's challenging to see beyond, but I can guarantee, and I'm telling you from even personal experience, some of the best things have broken me wide open, but it's allowed me to what? To be truly intimate, to be truly vulnerable, and to chase those dreams that I've had, and to heal my own self. In order for me to feel, certain aspects of myself, I had to go through the most challenging thing where I've realized, wow, this is happening for me in order to break a karmic cycle, in order to learn a soul lesson, instead of looking at it from the victim mentality of why did this happen to me? Why am I so bad? Or, what karmic experiences do I have to live out? And, instead of playing that victim role, see it for what it is. It's an opportunity here, Cancer, to evolve and to crack you wide open because it's happening for your evolution. Very powerful. And last but not least, you have new life. Some of you may be 39 years old. You may have had a major shift around that age. You may have a birthday on the 3rd, the 9th, or even the 12th. Now let's take a look. I will read the oracle message from the guidebook. And the message for you is this. This is a birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens, the world, joy, and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossom bursts from trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, Cancer, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a good time of fortune. Okay, I'm going to also read to you the protection message just because this 8 of Pentacles is really calling out to me. And sometimes this 8 of Pentacles can be about inexperience. And so please take this as it resonates for you. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit that you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Ooh, I love it. Yes, there's some beautiful lessons here, but within that beauty, lessons can be a transformative, absolute, wonderful thing. And if you can see it from the eyes of that perspective, if you can see this new life, this new bud opening up, and actually, as it said there in that last sentence, imagine yourself as that bud opening. Take a look at that. There's a rosebud there with the soul lessons. I'm just imagining here, one of the queens here, sitting together drinking this tea, letting the communication flow, being open, talking about the lessons, talking about things, talking about your dreams, what it is that you want to manifest. Being in a positive state of manifesting, in a positive state of energy is going to really shift your perspective. Now, it doesn't mean that you're shutting the door on anything that is causing you to bring about a sense of awareness, because you still are aware, but I feel like you're looking at it from a new angle, and that's going to really shift the dynamic. Cancer, very powerful, deep reading. I hope this resonates with you, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need them most. Feel free to subscribe and hit that bell button if you haven't already. And if you haven't been getting the notifications, please do resub. Sometimes YouTube does some funny things where you don't always get the notifications, and sometimes you just need to unsub and resub in order to get those, and then hit that bell button. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in, Cancer. Lots of love.